Today we're going to have a deep dive into this DeepCool 10 keyless mechanical gaming keyboard. On the front of the box you can see the model number, which is KB500. It says RGB mechanical keyboard. You can see what the keyboard looks like. It is 10 keyless, which means that you're missing the number pad on the right hand side. Otherwise it's a pretty plain box with the keyboard on the front. On the back of the box, you've got all the specifications on there. It is multilingual, but it is very hard to see the colour they've done it in. It's not very prominent on the box. The packaging of the product is very minimalistic with a bit of foam, what the keyboard came in. The keyboard itself, a keycap remover, what comes in a little bit of plastic, and then the manual. I would have preferred to see without the foam and without the plastic, but it's quite minimalistic and a lot better than some we see. The multilingual manual tells you how to plug it into your computer, where to download the software, as well as some of the different keys you can use to do different things. The keyboard has a compact aluminium frame. It's clean and compact design, featuring a near borderless aluminium frame in a 10 keyless form factor that makes it easy to carry and for travel. Double shot ABS keycaps, durable and resistant, with double shot molding that allows RGB backlights to shine through the key label. Lightweight and linear Outemu red mechanical switches make it easy for fast typing and responsive keystrokes. The bottom of the keyboard has 4 anti-slip feet, so it should stop it sliding around. There are 2 adjustable parts at the back of the keyboard, so you can adjust the angle, so when you're typing it can make it a little bit easy. These are slightly rubberized coated bits of plastic, but they're not like proper rubber like these bits, so it might make it slide a tad in the corners. Probably if you're tapping it like that, it does slide a little bit, but for general typing it doesn't seem to budge much, to be honest with you, so I don't think you're going to have much of an issue. The keyboard comes with a 1.7 meter cable. It is braided and it is a standard USB cable, so a type A, and it does come with a built-in cable tie to tidy your cables up if you need. We're just doing a quick sound test now. That's the microphone there. If you're wondering what it is, it's exactly 20 centimeters away from the keyboard. This sound clip is totally unedited, so what you hear is how you hear it directly through our microphone. Right, first of all, before we look at the software, if you do want to change your RGB lighting, you can do that by holding down the function key on the keyboard and then pressing any of the keys, like, for example, delete, end, page up, down, and so forth. They all have different features to allow you to change the lighting, so you can change brightness and all the different styles, modes, and stuff like that. You can also use the F keys as media keys, for example, pausing track, increasing volume, and so forth. Done exactly the same way. You just hold down the function key again, which is this key here, and then press those keys up there, and it'll allow you to use them as media buttons. So it's pretty simple. Software you just download from the website. It's fairly simple. You download it, install it, and well, hey, it's installed. It takes you to that page first, so it just shows you the keyboard, what you've got plugged in. If you click on that keyboard, it then gives you more options, or takes you to what's called the device page, and you can have a look at each individual key in there, and you can actually bind each key to do different things. So running a macro for a mouse button, specific text, disable it, and so forth. So you could basically set it up to run specific games and so forth if you wished. You can also got performance modes and different things like that in that screen as well. So let me just go back to that screen. So you can disable the Windows key, you can disable Shift and Tab, Alt F4, and Alt Tab. You've also got custom list soft keyboard in there as well, and you've also got Windows keyboard properties as well. So you've got a few different options there. On the left side, you've got a little light bulb. That's where you can change your RGB settings on there. So as you can see the keyboard there. You can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the speed, you can do the direction, and so forth. So that's pretty good. You've also got all your different options as well, so you can set it up for snake, and it gives you a demonstration what that looks like on the screen before you press OK. You've got aura, ripple, cross. There's lots of different things depending on how you want to do it. And then you can do custom, so you can do each individual key. So you've also got option to make macros up there as well if you want. Then you can obviously use that in MMO type games and stuff like that if you really want to. But otherwise, it's pretty good. You've got different profiles. That's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so the conclusion. Let's start with the negatives first. So the first thing is it's not hot swappable as in the switches. So unless you're going to start soldering, you can't change the switches on there. The cable is non-removable. It's nice to have a removable cable on a keyboard so small, which is designed for you to move around because it's less damage to the socket and so forth if you take the cable out. But again, it's only a minor thing. But what you do have, so you have some really fast switches on there, ideal for gaming. You got per key RGB lighting. You've got custom software configurations. The software itself is pretty good for a keyboard, to be honest. Most peripherals come with pretty poor software. This was actually pretty good and easy to use. And it's got a decent design. You've got that double shot ABS keycaps as well to allow the lights to come through the lettering, which is pretty good. And it feels very sturdy as well. So I can't do anything but really highly recommend this keyboard. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. It's really appreciated you made it all the way to the end. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and even click that bell so you get notifications of new videos and live streams. It does help support the channel, and supporting the channel basically means that we can release more content for you and also better quality content going forward. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.